All right, welcome back. It's still East Central, where we bring you the best entertainment conversations from Africa and beyond. And I promised you a special guest on the show today. And yes, let me introduce my guest. Clayrocksu is a Nigerian alternative Afro Rock artist, highly recognized for her pioneering contribution to Afro Rock movement here in Nigeria. Her songs like Ogadisinma, Dancing in the Sun, The One, amongst others, has gotten her notable recognition and earned her numerous awards, with achievements highlighted by international media such as the New York Times and the Rolling Stone. Now, joining us today to talk about her recent album titled Hate It Here, ladies and gentlemen, Clayrocksu. Hi, how you doing, Clay?
I'm good.
It's good to have you here, though.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a minute, if I should say so. But let's go straight into it, because of people are eager to know. Your fans are eager to know. So let's talk about your new album, or your new EP. It's 8 tracks on the album, like 7 and a bonus track, right?
Yes.
But you called it Hate It Here. Now, tell us about the process of putting this body of work together.
So the whole time spanned over a little bit over 4 years.
Okay.
Putting this together, because I've in total I think I probably made like 20 songs, and I kept redoing, adding, removing. So that took a while to get it to what I thought I wanted it to be right now, which is this perfect 8 tracks. In fact, it's not really an EP, because EP is usually marks at 5 tracks, but it's because I just had too many good songs. Like I can't take out any more. So yeah, it's okay. Shout out to my producers, my band, my mixing engineers, my manager. Yeah, it was all a full team to make this EP happen.
Amazing. Now, you said something about selecting the tracks to be on that song. So what would you say was the defining factor for picking these songs that were on this track?
All right, so I think when I started, I didn't really have like a defined theme for the EP. I was just throwing out songs as I felt it. Then eventually, I kind of followed like a central theme around all the songs. So I just finally put in songs that kind of had that theme, which is love, not romantic love, but like love, empathy for humanity.
So the title, Hate It Here. Please, explain to us, what are you talking about? Explain. Let me not put words in your mouth.
Okay, so Hate It Here is really about a millennial who's grown up and realized that life is not how I expected it to be. Like, why did we even rush to grow up in the first place? So I'm saying that I thought life was something else, but we're not saying that life is a different thing, even with how our country is and everything. It's not really easy for any of us. So I'm saying that I wish I could go back to simpler times, when things were easier, when we just loved, kids, which were just easy to deal with each other, and life was simpler. We didn't know about wars, we didn't know about diseases, we didn't know about all these things. So it's like, oh, I hate it here. I wish life was different.
Interesting. Well, that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Now, you spoke about working with various producers on this album. So tell us about the selection of producers. Why did you choose these people, and how did you decide to put everything together?
Okay, so mostly it was solely based on the line of genres that I'm now really honing in on, which is Afro Rock, a bit of African sounds, Afro beats, and my favorite genre, rock music. So I mostly looked out for producers that I felt could interpret this sound. So when I give them an idea, they could interpret it.
Now, Afro Rock is, I would say it's not such a popular kind of genre in Nigeria. And you've been doing this for a couple of years now.
Yes.
And you are still standing strong. Tell us, what is it that's still keeping you to be true to this genre of music, given the fact that Nigerians have still not embraced it as they should? Okay,
so I'll give a really cheesy answer, but it is the truth. It's passion. To be honest, if you pursue money, if I was pursuing just money, I would probably have given up since. But yeah, it's more of a passion thing. I've decided that this is my life now. It's like, it's like you just come into like, this is my life. This is what I want to do. So I don't see myself doing anything else. I might just as well go do it.
Well, that's strong. Okay, so speaking about the album, would you say there are like personal representations of yourself in this album? Because sometimes people write songs of personal experiences or things like that. So would you say that the album has this about you?
Yeah, a couple of songs have stuff that was happening to me at the time. Songs like Twilight, I was going through a very depressive time in my life, and so Twilight is, the chorus says, let the twilight take me in. So it's like, you get to a point where you're so depressed and it's like, depression becomes your comfort zone. So that's, I was saying, oh, I'm so comfortable with depression now, I don't want to do anything else. It's like, I just want to be here forever. But yeah, so that was happening to me at the time then.
Yeah.
Songs like Lele, so it's the only romantic, well, sad romantic song on the on the EP, and it's that one is actually very, very true. I lost someone that I was seeing, not just seeing, like this was the love of my life, and he passed away, and so I wrote the song when he was sick, because he was sick for a very long time. So I wrote the song in hopes that, you know, maybe he would get better, but he never did. So yeah, Lele is about missing him.
Interesting. So we could say most of the songs, or some of the songs on the album, are like you have like personal experience put in there as well. Interesting. Now let's looking at the way the industry is and how the world has coined Afrobeat as every African song. Seeing the fact that they've turned Afrobeat to, you know, categorize every African song. You doing Afro Rock. What's your take on that? Would you say it's okay, or would you say no, Afro Rock is totally different from Afrobeat?
Well, honestly, I don't know their criteria for defining every sound that comes out of not just Nigeria now, kind of like Africa as Afrobeats. But I would say that while Afrobeats is doing so well, and I think that even for the rest of us who are doing like smaller genres, it is kind of like a good time to kind of, you know, maybe jump on that Afro wave, you know, which is not a bad thing. But it will still be good for them to also acknowledge that, you know, we also kind of do something different on the side. Yeah, but it's Afrobeats being as big as it is good for us in the smaller genres.
So why? So this is me just asking a random question, because people always term rock music with darkness. They always put them together. Rock is dark. Please, can you explain to us? Is that how it is, or is just a thing of expression? Let's understand.
Well, I would say it's an expression thing, and whatever you call expression means that it exists in life. So it means if you say rock is darkness, and that darkness is an expression, it means that expression is from life. So there is darkness in life. So it's just a part of life that we are expressing.
I like that. So everybody has a bit of darkness somewhere.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Every genre has a bit of darkness. There's rap. See, if you listen to some of the rap songs, the rappers, there's a bit of darkness there. There's soul music is soulful, and there's a darkness from somewhere. So there's darkness and light, and all of that is part of life. So yeah.
Now since you've said it, I didn't say it, but it's okay. I believe people can, you know, understand that. Now let's talk about collaborations now, because in the industry, in this part of the world, people say female collaborations are not as effective, or people don't do so much female collaborations compared to the guys. So what would you say to that? And what other collaborations are we expecting from you, and who would you like to work with moving forward?
I would say that, yes, they are correct. We haven't seen a lot of women work together as much as the men do. But that kind of broke recently with Tiwa Savage and Simi, which is very good.
Yeah.
I don't mind working with women. I've worked with women in the past. I've worked with Aramide. And stuff. Yeah, I've done covers and collabs with other smaller artists. So in the future, I do hope to work with several people, male and female. Yes. Although if you're going to ask me who my dream collab
is, I was going to just
female,
do that real quickly.
I would probably say Thames or Ira. Of course, obviously, like really.
Thames or Ira Star.
Yeah.
Amazing. So it's going to be a Clayrocksu featuring Thames and Ira Star. All of them on one track?
No. I think I would like to give them their individual thing. Yeah.
Okay, so before we wrap this up quickly because of time, for young female artists who want to go down the road that you were going down on, what advice would you give to them quickly so that...
Don't. I'm joking.
I like that.
If you want to go down this path, you have to truly believe that you're talented, because that's the first step, because every other step after this is harder. So are you truly talented? Not that your mommy said that, you know, the song is nice. Your uncle said, once you're truly talented, it's going to be hard, for sure. It's hard, but if you're talented and you stick to it, you'll be successful.
Well, that's a way to put words of encouragement right there from a dark perspective. But it's okay. Yes, we agree. Thank you very much, Clay, for talking to us.
Thank you.
And I believe that this new project of yours is going to we're going to go how far you want it to go and surpass your expectations as well.
Amen. Thank you.
All right.